Hello friends! Oh, I'm so happy to see you today for a new lesson all about reptiles. But first, we should start with a song from Miss Nancy. Will you do Everybody Clap with me? Here she is.
Hello, Miss Jamie. Hello, virtual preschool friends. This week we are singing Everybody Clap from The Seasons. And here's how we clap. Everybody clap your hands, clap your hands, clap your hands. Everybody clap your hands, clap your hands, clap your hands. Everybody clap your hands, clap your hands, clap your hands. Everybody clap your hands, clap your hands, clap your hands. And everybody stomp your feet, stomp your feet, stomp your feet. Everybody stomp your feet, stomp your feet, stomp your feet. Everybody stomp your feet, stomp your feet, stomp your feet. Everybody stomp your feet, stomp your feet, stomp your feet. And everybody go peek-a-boo. Everybody go peek-a-boo. Everybody go peek-a-boo. Everybody go peek-a-boo. And everybody go side to side. 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 And everybody go 1, 2, 3. Woo! 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 And clap your hands, clap your hands, clap your hands. Everybody clap your hands. Everybody clap your hands, clap your hands, clap your hands. Everybody clap your hands, clap your hands, clap your hands. Thank you for singing Everybody Clap with me. Now it's time to go back to Miss Jamie. Bye-bye.
Thanks, Miss Nancy. Should we wake up Betsy? 1, 2, 3, call for her. Betsy, where are you? Oh, Betsy, my feathered friend. Hello, friends. Hello, friends. How are you? Hello, Betsy. How are you? Hello, Miss Jamie. How are you? We're so glad to see you. Here, here. We're all here. Here, here. We're all here. Here, here. We're all here. We're all here together. Yay! This week we're not talking about feathered friends, are we, Betsy? Do you remember the kinds of animals that we're learning about this week? Starts with an R. Reptiles. Yes! Yesterday we talked about turtles. And I forgot to teach you the sign for turtle. You can make a turtle like this with a little turtle head and a shell and say turtle. And today we're learning about a different kind of reptile. And it's this one. This is a plastic one. This is a snake. You can make the sign for snake by taking 2 fingers like fangs and going snake. You see this snake? This is a little green snake. Sometimes I find snakes in my yard, little garter snakes. And I like them because that means that they're keeping all the rodents away from my house. Have you ever seen a real snake in real life, a live one? Some people are afraid of snakes, but most snakes won't hurt you. Do you think snakes have bones? What do you think? Do snakes have bones? Yes, they do, because they're reptiles, and all reptiles have a backbone. Same as birds, fish, mammals, and frogs. Yeah, they all have a backbone. I have some pictures of snakes to show you. Do you like snakes, or do you feel a little afraid of snakes? We can learn more about them, and then maybe you can decide. Snakes are reptiles. Do you see this snake? It almost looks like the tree branch. It's camouflage. It blends in with the tree branch. They are cold-blooded, same as turtles. That means that they get cold when it's cold outside, and they get hot when the sun is shining and it's warm outside. And their skin is covered with scales. They're not slimy. The scales are dry and smooth. Here's an up-close picture of a snake's face. The snake has a tongue that it uses to smell. Snakes don't have a nose. They use their tongue to smell. That's different from you and me, isn't it? They flick their tongue out to pick up the scents around them. And they taste with a sensor on the roof of their mouth. They don't taste with their tongue. Their senses are a little different than ours. Can you show me the sign for snake again? Snake. Good. Now, I don't have a snake to show you. I don't have a pet snake, and I don't actually really like to hold pet snakes, but I have a friend, and she loves snakes. She has her own pet snake, a ball python snake, and its name is Lizzie. And my friend Sabrina, she said that she would make a little video to show you how much she loves her snake Lizzie. So here's a video that Sabrina's going to show you her pet snake Lizzie. It's about 2 minutes long. And I wonder when you're watching the video of Lizzie the snake, if you have any questions about snakes. Let's learn more about the ball python named Lizzie. Here she is.
Hi, my name is Sabrina Fournier, and I'm here to tell you about my pet snake Lizzie. She is 4 months old. Reptiles are amazing animals. Lizzie is a good snake. She sleeps a lot and has pretty designs. Snakes do not have eyelids, so they never blink, and they sleep with their eyes open. Lizzie is so sweet. Other animals are crocodiles, lizards, and turtles. Here, it is okay if you're scared of snakes. Just try not to be. Lizzie can grow up to 6 feet. That is taller than my dad. Snakes have smooth and soft scales. They are not slimy. Ball pythons are very shy. They like to hide where it is dark and safe. Snakes smell with their tongue. When they are flicking their tongue, they are exploring and smelling. They shed their skin when they grow. Here's Lizzie's skin that's shedded. Oh no. She's like, hey, that's mine. She has a home with a place to hide, water to drink, and things to climb. She has a heat lamp, so there is a warm and cool side of her home. Ball pythons are from Africa, where it is warm and humid. I hope you learned a lot about my snake and have fun learning about reptiles with Miss Jamie. Bye!
Wow, Lizzie seems like a really nice snake, and I know how much Sabrina loves her. Maybe I would like to pet a snake. Would you? Snakes are very interesting. Did you notice how many legs the snake has? How many legs? We know it has a backbone. Does it have any legs? No legs. 0. A snake has 0 legs. I thought what we could do is talk about how interesting that is, that animals have different numbers of legs. So I have some pictures of animals, and I thought we could count how many legs. I wonder if there are any other animals that have 0 legs, like a snake. Let's look at this red bird. How many legs does the red bird have? 1, 2. 2 legs. I'll put it up here under the number 2. What about this spider? How many legs does a spider have? Let's count them. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. The spider has 8 legs. We'll put it up here under number 8. This is a lion. How many legs does a lion have? 1, 2, 3, 4 legs. Yes, let's put it here under this fancy number 4. How about a dog? How many legs does a dog have? Should we count them? 1, 2, 3, 4. Also the same as a lion. A lion and a dog both have 4 legs. And the snake. How many legs does a snake have? What's this number? It's the number 0. No legs. 0. How about the next animal is an ocean animal. It's an octopus. Should we count how many legs are on the octopus? Let's count them. Ready? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 8 legs on the octopus. We need some 6s, don't we? This one might be a 6. This is a grasshopper. A grasshopper is an insect. Should we count how many legs it has? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Insects have 6 legs. Here's a snail. A snail has a shell like a turtle, but it doesn't have any bones like a turtle. How many legs does a snail have? 0. Did you say the number 0? Good. And the next animal that I have for you is a turtle. A turtle is a reptile that we learned about yesterday. How many legs does the turtle have? There's one hiding back there. 1, 2, 3, 4. Did you say 4? You were right. 4 legs. What about a worm? A worm is not a snake. It doesn't have any bones. And it also doesn't have any legs. It has 0. Good. How many legs does a bear have? Do you know? Let's count them. 1, 2, 3, 4. A bear also has 4 legs. How many legs does an ant have? An ant is an insect like a grasshopper. Let's count its legs. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 tiny legs. Good. And here's another animal. People. Are people animals? Oh, we have backbones and hair. Yes, we're animals. And how many legs do we have? 1, 2 legs. Good. Animals can have different number of legs, and snakes always have 0. Can you think of any other animals that have 0 legs like a snake? A slug? Any others? A shark? Yeah. There are lots. You have to turn your thinking cap on and start to think about how many legs do the animals have. Nice job. we're going to sing a little snake song over here on the blackboard. And these are the letters that spell snake. Snake. Can you say the letters with me? Say S, N, A, K, E. That's how we spell snake. S, N, A, K, E. I'm just a little snake, you see. Don't be afraid of me. S, N, A, K, E. S, N, A, K, E. S, N, A, K, E. I'm just a little snake, you see. If you do see a snake, you shouldn't pick it up. Should leave it alone. I wonder if we turn this S over, on the back it says S. Can you make that sound? S. This time we're going to say S, N, A, K, E. I'm just a little snake, you see. Don't be afraid of me. S, N, A, K, E. Let me hear you. S, N, A, K, E. S, N, A, K, E. I'm just a little snake, you see. Should we turn over the N? On the back it says S. Good. Now this time we're going to say S, S, A, K, E. I'm just a little snake, you see. Don't be afraid of me. S, S, A, K, E. S, S, A, K, E. S, S, A, K, E. I'm just a little snake, you see. Should we turn over the letter A? Woo! Now we have 3 hisses. S, 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 K, E. I'm just a little snake, you see. Don't be afraid of me. S, 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 K, E. S, 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 K, E. S, 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 K, E. I'm just a little snake, you see. Should we turn over the letter K? On the back it says S. We're going to really be hissing a lot like a snake. I want to hear you. Ready? I'm just a little snake, you see. Don't be afraid of me. Let me hear you hiss like a snake. S, 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 E. S, 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 E. S, 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 E. I'm just a little snake, you see. Should we turn over the last letter E? And on the back it says now we have to hiss 5 times. I'm going to be listening to see if you sound like a snake. I'm just a little snake, you see. Don't be afraid of me. S, 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 s. I'm just a little snake, you see. Well done. Mwah. Brain, that was good hissing. Do you remember how to spell snake? Can you remember the first letter? You're right, say it. S. Good. And the next letter? Yes, you were right. N. A. Yes, it's the A. Snake. Say it. You're right. K. And the last letter, do you remember it? S-N-A-K. E. You're right. S-N-A-K-E. S-N-A-K-E. I'm just a little snake, you see. Good job. Well, snakes are predators. So people don't really have to be afraid of snakes. But if you're a mouse, you should be afraid of snakes because snakes like to eat mice. Snakes are predators. They eat smaller animals. And the book I'm going to read to you today is about a python snake who is very greedy. What does it mean to be greedy? Do you know? Have you ever heard the word greedy? Greedy means you want more and more and more and more. You always want more. And this python is greedy. It's by Eric Carle. It's called The Greedy Python. It just keeps wanting to eat more and more. And Eric Carle had a helper write this book. It was also written by, Eric Carle, the words are written by Richard Buckley, and Eric Carle did the illustrations. Here's the title page, Eric Carle, The Greedy Python, written by Richard Buckley, and the illustrations are by Eric Carle. Half hidden in the jungle green, the biggest snake there's ever been, wound back and forth and in between. The giant snake was very strong and very, very, very long. He had a monstrous appetite. His stomach stretched from left to right. He quickly gobbled in one bite whatever creatures came in sight. A mouse that scampered to and fro, a frog that jumped from up below, a bat that hung from his left toe, a fish that swam a bit too slow, a bird that flew a bit too low. The python can eat all of those animals. A porcupine still half asleep, a monkey who was in mid-leap. A leopard sitting in a tree, a buffalo who came to see. Do you think that a python could really eat a big buffalo like that? I don't know. An elephant complete with trunk who was swallowed in a single chunk. I'm far too big to eat, he cried. Oh, no, you're not, the snake replied. Now, could that really happen? Probably not. Uh-oh. At last, the python's meal was done, and he lay resting in the sun. The animals inside his skin were making quite a dreadful din. Look how big this python is now. Not a skinny snake, he has all those animals in his belly. And when they all began to kick, the snake began to feel quite sick. He coughed the whole lot up again, each one of them, and there were 10. He soon felt better and, what's more, was hungrier than just before. He hadn't learned a single thing. His greed was quite astonishing. He saw his own tail long and curved and thought that lunch was being served. Do you remember greedy means he always wants more? So he's going to eat his own tail? He closed his jaws on his own rear, then swallowed hard and disappeared. This is Eric Carle, and this is one of those books that's partly true and partly pretend. For real, pythons and other snakes can eat mice and birds and other small animals, but can they really eat their own tail or an elephant? No, that part is just pretend. Do you like learning about snakes? Do you still feel afraid of them or that you don't like them? Some people really like snakes and some people really don't like snakes. As long as you stay away from them and they stay away from you, there's nothing to be afraid of. I'm going to show you how you can make your own Play-Doh snakes. Making Play-Doh snakes is really good for your hand muscles and for your coordination. I have that same Play-Doh that I've been using every week, the maple Play-Doh from when we learned about pancakes. And I'm going to show you how you can make your own Play-Doh snake. So to make a Play-Doh snake, you have to squeeze the snake, or squeeze the Play-Doh so it's sort of flat. And then watch what you can do. You can put your hands down like this and roll the Play-Doh back and forth. You could even do it in your hands like this. Watch. and roll it with your fingers. And the Play-Doh will get longer. My Play-Doh's a little crumbly. And skinnier. There we go. And oops, it's hard to see down there, isn't it? And you can make your own Play-Doh snake. You just have to roll the snake or roll it in your hands like this. When you do this, your arms and hands are getting stronger and you're coordinating your movements left and right. And that's really good for when you're learning how to write later on, or when you're learning how to do harder things with your hands. It's good to practice hand-eye coordination with Play-Doh so that your hands get really super smart and strong. If you decide to make Play-Doh snakes today, it's really a fun one to do. I would love to see how many snakes you make. Are you going to make a big long python snake or a little snake like Lizzie in the video? I had fun learning more about reptiles today. So far we've learned about turtles and snakes. And tomorrow we'll learn about a different kind of reptile. I wonder which reptile we'll talk about tomorrow. Do you have a guess? For now, it's time for us to call Betsy to come back. Can you call her for me? 1, 2, 3. Say, Betsy, come back. Come on, Betsy. Hello, friends. Oh, I do like snakes. Do you want to be close to a snake? No, you just like to look at them from afar. I feel sort of the same way. It's time for us to sing goodbye. Preschool time is over now, over now, over now. Preschool time is over now for another day. Wave goodbye to all of our friends, all of our friends, all of our friends. Wave goodbye to all of our friends. It's time to stay home and play. Hip, hip, hooray! Betsy, do you think the kids have some birdseed for you? Do you have birdseed for Betsy? Okay, reach down into your pocket and get a big handful of birdseed for Betsy. And I will show you what your play pack looks like today. Here's the idea to roll some Play-Doh snakes and some other fun things you can do to continue learning about reptiles. Betsy's hungry. Can you throw it this way? 1, 2, 3. Thank you, friends. If you would like to catch Betsy's kiss, hold your hand out like this. Catch it. Stick it to your cheek. Give yourself a big hug from Miss Jamie and Betsy. We think you're so smart. We love learning new things with you every day, and we can't wait to see you again next time. Bye-bye, friends.